These are the 20 best cameras for YouTube of 2024, and we are going to rank each of them from God tier to trash tier. Links to all of these best cameras for YouTube mentioned in this video will be in the description below. Number 1. Panasonic Lumix GH7. This camera is an absolute beast for video creators. It's got a built-in fan for unlimited recording, phase detect autofocus, and can shoot up to 5.8K open gate footage. The stabilization is mind-blowing, and it even has a tally lamp so you know when you're rolling. Sure, the EVF could be better, but for YouTube, who cares? I'm putting this bad boy in God tier without hesitation. Number 2. Sony ZV-E1. This full-frame monster packs a punch. It's got the same sensor as the A7S III, but in a smaller, vlogger-friendly body. The autofocus is top-notch, and it's got some nifty AI features to make your life easier. The built-in mic is surprisingly good too. Yeah, it's pricey, but for the quality you're getting, I'm slapping this in the gray tier. Number 3. Sony ZV-E1. This little pocket rocket is perfect for beginners or those who want a compact setup. It's got a great 24 to 70mm equivalent lens, solid autofocus, and even a built-in ND filter. The battery life isn't amazing, and the lack of a headphone jack is a bummer, but for its size and price, it's hard to beat. I'm feeling generous, so I'm putting this in the good tier. Number 4. Fujifilm X-S20. Fuji's done it again with this hybrid powerhouse. It's got a familiar PASM dial instead of Fuji's usual dials, making it more accessible for newcomers. The image quality is stellar and the video features are impressive for the price. The autofocus has been improved, but it's not quite at Sony's level yet. Still, for its versatility and value, I'm confidently placing this in the gray tier. Number 5. DJI Osmo Pocket 3. This little camera is seriously impressive. The image quality is mind-blowing, rivaling even full-frame mirrorless cameras in some cases. It's super compact and easy to use, making it perfect for vloggers and content creators on the go. The stabilization is incredible, and the new larger sensor really helps in low light. I love the bigger screen and improved battery life too. The only downside is the lack of optical zoom, but honestly, it's not a deal breaker for me. I'm putting this bad boy in God tier because it's just that good for YouTube content. Number 6. Canon EOS R10. Alright, let's talk about this little powerhouse. The autofocus on this thing is insane, and it's so lightweight you'll forget you're carrying it. It shoots 4K at 60fps, which is awesome for YouTube, and the image quality is top-notch. The fully articulating screen is perfect for vlogging. However, the battery life could be better, and it doesn't have in-body stabilization. But for the price, it's a killer deal. I'm putting this in the gray tier because it's an excellent all-rounder for YouTubers, especially if you're just starting out. Number 7. GoPro Hero 12 Black. This tiny action cam packs a serious punch. The stabilization is out of this world, and it can shoot in some crazy resolutions and frame rates. The new HDR video mode looks sweet, and the vertical capture mode is perfect for social media content. Battery life has been improved, which was a big issue before. It's not the best in low light, but let's be real, that's not what it's made for. I'm slapping this in the gray tier because it's an awesome tool for action-packed YouTube content and vlogging. Number 8. Blackmagic Pocket Cinema 4K. This camera is a filmmaker's dream. The image quality is absolutely stunning, especially considering the price. It shoots in RAW and ProRes, giving you tons of flexibility in post. The user interface is super intuitive, and the range of connections is insane. However, the battery life is pretty terrible, and there's no in-body stabilization. It's also not the most user-friendly for beginners. Despite these drawbacks, I'm putting it in the gray tier because the value for money is unbeatable if you're serious about video quality for your YouTube channel. Number 9. Nikon Z30. This little camera packs a punch for vloggers and content creators. I love the flip-out screen and the comfortable grip. It feels great in hand. The autofocus is pretty solid for tracking faces, which is crucial for self-shooting. However, I'm a bit bummed there's no headphone jack or in-body stabilization. It's a good entry point for beginners, but more serious creators might want something with a few more features. Given its strengths and limitations, I'm placing this one in the good tier. Number 10. Olympus OM System OM5. I have got mixed feelings about this one. On one hand, it's got fantastic in-body stabilization and weather sealing, which is great for outdoor shooting. The computational features like Live ND and high-res mode are pretty cool too. But man, the autofocus system feels a bit dated, especially for tracking moving subjects. It's a solid camera for stills, but for video content creators, there are better options out there. Considering its pros and cons, I'm putting this in the average tier. Number 11. Sony ZV-E10 II. This is also one of my favorites of all time. The updated sensor gives amazing video quality, and the product showcase feature is a game changer for product reviews. I'm loving the new touch controls and the improved battery life. The built-in 3-way mic is surprisingly good for run-and-gun vlogging. Sure, it might overheat in long 4K sessions, but for most creators, this won't be an issue. This camera is just too good. I'm putting it right at the top in God tier. Number 12. Canon PowerShot G7X Mark III. This little powerhouse has been a favorite among vloggers for a while, and I can see why. The lens is fantastic, giving you a nice wide angle for selfie shots and a decent zoom for versatility. The image stabilization is top-notch, and the ability to live stream directly to YouTube is super handy. I do wish it had a mic input though, and the autofocus can be a bit finicky at times. Still, for its size and capabilities, I'm placing this one solidly in the good tier. Number 13. Panasonic Lumix S5 II. The S5 II brings face detection autofocus to the table, which is a game changer for Panasonic. It's got a full-frame sensor that performs like a champ in low light, and the video capabilities are insane. 6K recording, anyone? Plus that 5-axis stabilization is no joke. I mean, it's not the cheapest option out there, but for serious YouTubers who want top-notch quality, this is hard to beat. I'm putting this bad boy in God tier without hesitation. Number 14. Panasonic Lumix GH6. Alright, let's talk about the GH6. This Micro Four Thirds camera is a videographer's dream come true. The range of video options is mind-blowing. We're talking 5.7K at 60 FPS and internal ProRes recording. And that IBIS system, it's like having a gimbal built right in. Sure, the autofocus isn't as snappy as some competitors, but the image quality more than makes up for it. For YouTubers who are all about the video life, this is a fantastic choice. I'm feeling generous, so I'm slapping this in the good tier too. Number 15. Picasso Brave 7 LE. Now here's an interesting one. The Brave 7 LE is definitely on the budget end of things, but it's got some tricks up its sleeve. Dual screens are pretty handy for vlogging, and it can shoot 4K at 30 FPS, which isn't too shabby. The waterproof design is a nice touch for adventurous content creators, but let's be real, the image quality isn't going to blow anyone away, and the features are pretty basic compared to higher-end options. For beginners or as a backup camera, it's not a bad choice. I'm putting this in the average tier. It gets the job done, but don't expect miracles. Number 16. Sony a6700. The Sony a6700 is a powerhouse APS-C mirrorless camera that packs a serious punch in a compact body. With its 26-megapixel BSI CMOS sensor and advanced AI-powered autofocus system, this camera delivers stunning image quality and impressive subject tracking capabilities. The fully articulating touchscreen and improved ergonomics make it a joy to use for both stills and video work. Speaking of video, the a6700 offers 4K 60p recording and a range of professional-grade features. The camera's weather-sealed body, in-body image stabilization, and excellent battery life make it a versatile tool for photographers and content creators alike. Good tier. Number 17. Insta360X3. This little beast packs a punch with its dual 48-megapixel sensors and f1.9 lenses. I love how versatile it is. You can shoot 360-degree video or use it as a regular action cam. The 5.7K resolution is impressive and the image stabilization is top-notch. However, the low-light performance could be better, and some might find the editing process a bit daunting. It's perfect for adventurers or content creators who want to capture everything around them. I'm putting this in the great tier because it's a solid all-rounder with some room for improvement. Number 18. Insta360X4. Now this camera is a game changer. The jump to 8K video is mind-blowing, and the improved slow-motion capabilities are just chef's kiss. I'm loving the 4K single lens mode and 360-degree horizon log. It's like having a personal cinematographer. The battery life has gotten a significant boost too. It's not just for extreme sports enthusiasts. Vloggers and even motorcyclists can get a lot out of this bad boy. This price tag is a bit steep, but for what you're getting, it's worth every penny. This is a no-brainer God tier for me. Number 19. DJI Pocket 2. This pocket-sized wonder is a vlogger's dream come true. The 3-axis gimbal stabilization is smooth as butter, and the 4K video quality is crisp and clear. I'm a big fan of the touchscreen controls and the various intelligent shooting modes. However, the audio could be better, and it's not the most rugged camera out there. It's ideal for travel vloggers or anyone who wants high-quality stabilized footage without lugging around the big setup. I'm placing this in the great tier because it's fantastic for what it is, but it's not quite as versatile as some other options. In number 20, Sony ZV-E1 II. Sony really stepped up their game with this one. The new 26-megapixel BSI sensor is a massive upgrade, and the ability to shoot 4K 60p is a game changer for content creators. I'm loving the improved battery life and the updated menu system. The product showcase and background defocus buttons are super handy for vloggers. The lack of in-body stabilization is a bummer, but the overall package is still incredibly compelling. This camera is perfect for serious content creators who want professional quality video without breaking the bank. I'm confidently placing this in the God tier. It's just that good for its price point. And so there you have it. These are my personal ratings for all the most popular best camera for YouTube of 2024. Links to all of these best camera for YouTube will be in the description below. Do you agree with me on these rankings or not? Leave a comment down below and I will see you guys on the next video. Peace out.